guys, and welcome to my channel and to today's video. So today I'm going to be trying the Maybelline Superstay Skin Tint. I've just seen it says 24-hour skin tint, so I mean I would never wear it up to that time, but I'd be interested to see how long this actually does work. This is like a complete first impressions, and ignore my fake tan. I just fake tan last night and obviously didn't wash my hands properly, so yeah, they're going to be looking very orange. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm not going to be able to give you like a wear test or anything in this video because this is literally just pure first impressions. I've also got shade 10 as well, which I believe is like, if I remember, I picked like a light medium neutral beige shade, so hopefully it matches. Like I said, I have just fake tanned. I feel like it's going to be alright. We'll make it work. Yeah, I absolutely, I'm living in skin tints at the minute. I can't even remember really the last time I wore a super full coverage foundation. Like since the start of summer, definitely. I mean, even the start of spring, I've just been living in skin tints. It's on Superdrug, and you can pick it up for like £13, which is so reasonable. And I love the little dropper it like has as well, so you don't actually need to apply it straight to your face if you don't want to. I probably will, just because I'm lazy. But yeah, excited to try this out, and it's infused with vitamin C as well, which is obviously has so many benefits for your skin, like brightens, you know, even skin tone, all of that lot. But yeah, let's go ahead and try it on. Put a couple of drops, just looking in my mirror, onto my face. I feel like this shade's going to work really well actually. Oh, that was a bit much. It's got a little bit of a fragrance. It's not very strong, but there's definitely is a fragrance in there. It smells quite like, smells quite clean. It smells a bit like a lab, so I don't think it's got like added fragrance. It's just got a weird fragrance. I can tell this is going to be super lightweight just by the way it's dripping down my face. Feels very watery and lightweight. Just going to take my little sponge and really lightly start to just dab this in. Oh, looks very like illuminating, doesn't it? I feel like this is a pretty good match actually, now that I've tanned. I will just take a little bit down onto my neck. This is actually really full coverage. Oh my god, I didn't think it was going to be that full coverage. I'm going to avoid my under eye area, because that's where I'm going to put concealer. I like this. It feels really lightweight. I mean, I know skin tints are expected to be lightweight, but I feel like it's given a good amount of coverage. And with most skin tints I like to apply with a sponge, because I feel like because they are so watery and lightweight, you just get a bit of streakiness with a brush. So I'd recommend a really nice damp spongy sponge, nice, you know, bouncy sponge. These are the Coco Cosmetics ones, they're really nice. And I don't want to over blend, so I'm going to kind of leave that there. Honestly, this feels like, it actually feels like water. It's so lightweight, like it's more lightweight than I expected. When I first dripped it onto my face, it looked a tiny bit thick. I know like it was running down, so I could tell it wasn't thick, but I think because of the amount of coverage in it, I thought it was going to be a little bit thicker than it actually is. I actually really like this. I feel like it's very luminous, but it doesn't look like oily or greasy. And I was just noticing, like as I was doing this side, obviously I've just done my forehead, but this side has dried down already. Like it's not tacky or sticky or anything. I feel like it's really evened out my skin tone. You can still kind of see my freckles through. So I feel like with some skin tints you can see them loads more. So this is really good coverage. It does say on it that it's buildable coverage, so if you wanted to, I couldn't see why you couldn't go in and put more on. Like it wouldn't feel heavy because it feels so light at the moment. And I have got some dry patches up there. I don't know if you can see on camera. It's clinging a tiny bit. The more I really gently dab it with the sponge, it's kind of dispersing. But I could just see there that like to my little dry patches it was clinging a tiny bit. But I've just taken the sponge and actually it's now evened out really nicely. So yeah, I'm going to go off camera and add all the rest of my makeup and show you the finished look. This is all of the rest of my makeup done. I feel like this skin tint looks really full coverage. Like when I look at it, it literally looks like a full coverage foundation. And like I did put quite a bit on. Now I think back, like I didn't just put a tiny little dot, which is what I'd kind of do if I was doing like a no makeup look. But yeah, I definitely feel like you could build this up even more to like cover freckles and all stuff like that. When I look at myself, it looks very full coverage. I don't feel like Like, I've had some skin tints that I prefer for like an everyday look, but honestly I think I could wear this on a night out and like it would give what I'd want it to give, like a nice full coverage look. All of my products went on top really nicely, like bronzer, blusher. It didn't lift up anything underneath. The only thing I will say about this is when I look, like, you can obviously see it's very luminous. It's not dewy, like it doesn't feel dewy. It actually feels literally like I've got nothing on. It doesn't feel dewy. You can really see that radiance like coming through, and I have popped a little bit of highlighter on as well. Before I put the highlighter on even, I feel like I could see my pores a little bit, like whatever makes it light reflecting, I feel like I could see my pores a little bit through that. So that's the only thing that I wasn't that keen on. I think just put, like, that's the type of product it is though. It does say it's like a radiant kind of luminous foundation. For me, with a skin tint, I prefer it to be a tiny bit matte. Like, I wouldn't go for something that's, you know, really high shine or anything, just because I do get like open pores in this area. But honestly, I think this is priced really well. Like, it is actually a really nice drugstore skin tint. I'd definitely say it's more, like, it looks like a foundation, but it feels like a skin tint. It is extremely lightweight, and I do feel like it gives good coverage. So it's not like, you know, feels very lightweight, but also looks very lightweight. It's not going to give you kind of a natural look unless you do use a really tiny amount. But yeah, this is what it looks like. Let me know what you think, and obviously if you've got any questions or anything, please do pop it in the comments. Please also subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video.